Christmas, everybody, and a very special holiday wish from all of us here at 2K Sports.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson and Shaq and Kenny.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, it's
Santa Claus.
What a festive day it is. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. For Philadelphia, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. From all of us here at 2K, Merry Christmas!
Ho, ho, ho!
No.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Knicks will end their road trip here before heading back to New York. They like their chances, but this could be a tough game for them. Facing up against a talented roster, they'll have to show that they're the better team.
This is one of those games when you look at your calendar, it's circled before the schedule's even released. So it's one of the best rivalries we have in our league. And guys, this is the one you do not want to miss.
No doubt about it, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, a little chippy at the very least, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Noah. And it's Rose, and it's Jennings in at the point guard. The 76ers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
That one is no good. Pass to Rose. Jennings wide open. Drains the 19-footer. Jennings has got the game going with his first points of the game for New York. On defense, New York. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Greg, you're exactly right. It couldn't have been worse, in my opinion. They didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be flat and listless. No spark.
That is good.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
New York with the ball. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Porzingis has got his first bucket in this one.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Okafor, the pass to Embiid. 6 feet out. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes on about the 76ers retain possession. Five to shoot. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And here's Marshall from the arc. Another three for Philadelphia. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. There's the pass to Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Now go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jeff Hornacek.
Kevin, he thinks this team is such a tight-knit group that it's starting to get to a point where they can read each other's minds. They'll see a guy cutting without even looking up, and it's a lot of fun to watch. Hopefully, the fun can continue, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Do you guys think their shooting will play as important a role as the coach made it sound?
It usually does. And for them to have that success shooting the basketball, I think it's going to be all about creating those high-quality chances.
Which means they need constant movement off the ball and crisp passing. I mean, that's the way you get good looks.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. 5 on the clock. Here's Marshall. No luck. The Knicks go the other way with it. Pass to Anthony. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Covington following the basket by Brandon Jennings. He draws iron on the dunk. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The 76ers trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Noah. Rose gets the bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now, here's Marshall. 8 points his last outing. Here's Covington, covered by Anthony. Embiid the screen. Covington kicks to Embiid. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Embiid's got his first bucket of the night. The Knicks leading by 4. Down low, it's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Now, here's Marshall. He's covered by Rose. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Embiid. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. They retain possession. Here's Okafor. He goes up again. He lays it in. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second-chance points.
Up off the screen. Oh!
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And so here is Philadelphia. 4-point game. Hicks. No good. Some solid defense from Rose. The feed to Jennings. Out to Anthony. Plenty of space. And the Knicks good for 2.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. Way too many shots in close. And he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Allen Anderson's checked in for the Knicks. And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 6. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Misses the three. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Three, Marshall. The Knicks pull it in.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Some nice passing by New York here. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Covington, covered by Anthony. For three, Marshall, good. And now just a 1-point Knicks lead. Knicks have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Carmelo. Pass to Porzingis, takes the three. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Now, here's Marshall. 6 points for him. Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Anthony. Good on the baseline J. 8 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The 76ers trail by 4. Marshall with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Feeds it to Stevenson. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Marshall can't hit.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Right wing. They're running, and here we go. Stevenson can't hit.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Rose kicks to Anthony. Takes the three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
And the 76ers call time here.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Embiid. J.K. Sampson comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Joseph in for Marshall. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. Lee comes in for Porzingis. Now, here's Joseph. There's a screen by Noel. Joseph, the pass to Sampson. Shot clock at 6. And he's good on the three ball. Sampson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Knicks leading by 4. It's Anderson with the drive. Here's O'Quinn. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. The 76ers third.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
First one falls for. And so Quinn nails both of them. Here's Joseph. Stevenson outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Stevenson's got his first basket of the night. Here's Anthony. They lead by 4. Outside Rose. Stolen by Joseph. And now the 76ers on the break. Stevenson leading the charge. He kicks to Ilyasova. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Now here's Rose. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Here's Sampson. He's covered by Anderson. 11 feet away. Sampson's shot is off. New York's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Deflects the pass. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ilyasova dishes to Noel. And Ilyasova kicks to Noel. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Anderson against Stevenson. 4 on the clock. Taken away by Anthony. Here's Rose. Cannot hit. Sampson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Before the Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team.
It's easy. It's basketball. It's out there having fun. It's out there working together. You know, the biggest thing is the defensive end. As long as we keep that up, we're going to score enough points to, possibly win basketball games. So I'm definitely not concerned from that aspect of it.
You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about, and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Anthony. Jennings out there with Lee. Then it's G, and it's O'Quinn in at the 5. Here's Sampson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
O'Quinn, and the rejection by Noel. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Jennings. The 76ers trail by 4. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The pass to Hicks. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Jennings has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Anthony. Elbow shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Ilyasova, a screen on Jennings. Hicks, he's guarded by Jennings. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Hicks.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
G passes to O'Quinn, drops in the layup for 2.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now, here's Marshall. 6 points for him. Pass to Sampson. No one near him. And the jumper is good. Sampson's got his second bucket of the night. Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Jennings kicks to Anthony. Really left alone that time.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and field.
The 76ers trail by 4. Hicks, he's guarded by Jennings. For 3, Marshall, that's good. Marshall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And so New York calls timeout. Their first. Some changes here for the 76ers. Okafor's checked in, and it's Joel Embiid in for Ilyasova. And then for New York, Joakim Noah is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Porzingis in for Anthony. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Over in the corner, Lee. Here's Noah. It's deflected. Now Marshall. 9 points in the game so far. Dishes it to Embiid. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Marshall can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. Lee outside. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got his 5th assist in this one. Philadelphia's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's Marshall. He's guarded by Jennings. Now here's Marshall. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Covington. Shoots it, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Brandon Jennings? 11th in free throw percentage. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he deserves a lot of credit for being such a clutch free throw shooter. It's not a glamorous part of the game, but we know how incredibly important it is.
And a wide open look for Lee. Lee with another miss. The 76ers trail by 4. Inside, here's Embiid. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The drive by Jennings. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And here is Marshall. 9 points in the game so far. Embiid is at the elbow. The 15-footer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Jennings. That's short off the rim.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And Marshall kicks to Covington. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 3 assists tonight. Jennings dishes to G. Here's Porzingis. That's good. Porzingis has got 7. Marshall with it. Passes it to Hicks. Okafor kicks to Embiid. Back to Okafor. Goes back up. Nice jump shot. Good. Okafor's got his first points of the game. For New York, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. The drive by Jennings. Lets it go from the wing. No good from Lee. Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Marshall. 9 points in the game so far. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Embiid. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Now Marshall. Picked by Okafor. Shoots off the screen, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Porzingis. New York moving it around. Right side Jennings. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Porzingis. Goes up from the top of the key. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the steal. Jennings kicks it to Noah. Kept alive. Pass to Porzingis. Over Okafor. Kicks it out to Jennings. Noah the screen. They shoot again. That one a little long.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Now here's Marshall. He's covered by Anderson. That evens the score. Okafor's got 4 this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And here are the 76ers now. Following the miss by Brandon Jennings from deep. Marshall can't hit.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Jennings kicks to G. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The 76ers shooting 41% from the field here in the second. Marshall passes to Wood. They set the screen. He dishes it to Covington. Tries it from the top of the key. Knicks with the rebound. It's Anderson with the drive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Okafor. J.Gar Sampson comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Joseph in for Marshall. The Knicks also changing it up. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Noah. Anthony comes in for Alonzo G. And it's Rose in for Brandon Jennings. Passes it to Sampson. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Porzingis. Here's Anthony. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Melo having a terrific game. 13 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. he had been knocking them down today.
Joseph, the pass to Wood. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Stevenson against Anthony. Stevenson outside. Kicks it to Joseph. 5 on the clock, down low, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. In third, the Knicks.
Kevin, that's been a nice run lately. They're making a strong effort on the board, and it's working and paying dividends for them.
The Knicks leading by 7. Rose kicks to Anderson. There's the dish to Carmelo. From outside the arc, good for another basket for him. Number 4 today, he's 4 of 8.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Joseph dishes to Ilyasova. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ilyasova's got 5 now.
It looks like he took that last 3 a little personal.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Greg. You saw it in his eyes. I mean, heck, that was a payback shot right there. I don't think there's any doubt.
Now here's Joseph. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Nobody near Stevenson. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
3 from Stevenson. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
The free throw drops for Rose. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Anthony. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. New York ahead as they end the second quarter on a 14-5 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Carmelo, what has been the focus for this team during the first half of play?
Well, we're doing it on both ends of the court. We buckle down on the defensive end. We're sharing the ball offensively, making good plays. You know, challenging every possession counts. And we're doing that the first half.
Nice to see it come together on both sides of the ball, Melo. Thanks for the time. Gentlemen?
Thanks so much, Doris. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. A stellar first half for Carmelo Anthony. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
They had a focus to working inside, and it's working, Ernie. They've done a great job of recognizing mismatches, a.k.a. barbecue chicken down low, taking advantage. He can't guard that man down there, Ernie. The entry passes have been sharp, and it's led to a lot of points. When you control the paint, you control the game, and they've done that so far.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
Well, they're losing the battle on the boards. And when you're struggling to stay in the game, a few extra rebounds either way can make the difference. Because rebounds equal possessions, and possessions can equal extra points. They need to come out in the second half with the mindset that every rebound is theirs.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the 76ers. Joel Embiid out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Kendall Marshall. Then there's Okafor. And it's Hicks in a shooting guard. Here's Marshall after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. For three, it's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his third rebound tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Derrick Rose. Okafor, the pass to Embiid. Good. Embiid's got 10.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Outside Rose. Anthony on the wing.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
New York leading by 13. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the inside, Porzingis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Porzingis has got 12 in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Embiid the screen. Pass to Hicks. Rockets Hicks. The feed to Marshall. Jacks up a three, and he gets it to go. 12 points for him. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. The drive by Anthony cans the shot from the wing. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Timeout call, the 76ers. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The pass to Hicks. Picked by Okafor. Here's Embiid, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Been a solid outing for Embiid. 10 points and a steal. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Embiid. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Feeds it to Marshall. Clock at 6. Jennings with the steal. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Embiid. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And checking out the stats for Carmelo Anthony. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging 23 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
So for the Knicks, Alonzo G is checked in for Porzingis, and it's Lee in for Rose. He's off on the second. New York leading by 16. Lee with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. The shot by Anthony, no good.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Noel's checked in for Philadelphia. Okafor with the screen on Lee. Hicks passes to Okafor. Passes it to Hicks. Clock at 4. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now, here's Marshall. 12 points for him. Picked by Okafor. And Marshall kicks to Noel. Soft touch off the glass. The Knicks leading by 17. Jennings dishes to Carmelo. He kicks it to Lee. Back to Anthony. Tipped away. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hicks. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Covington. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Noah with a screen on Noel. Anthony missing again. The 76ers trail by 13. And here is Marshall. Noel, a screen on Jennings. Off the pick. And Noel throws it down.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
Lee kicks to Anthony. The 11-footer, and he drops that one in. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Timeout called the 76ers. The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded by Jennings. And here's Stevenson for three. Knicks with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Stevenson against Jennings. And the rejection by Noel. But they get it back. Here's Jennings. The offensive rebound. Noah's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 13. And Stevenson kicks to Noel. Now here's Joseph. Guarded closely. And here's Jennings, the fast break opportunity. Here's G. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Covington passes to Noel. Here's Joseph. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks leading by 15. Here's Jennings. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 8th assist in the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And Joseph kicks to Stevenson. The 76ers again can't hit it. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Anthony. No luck. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And slam dunk by Noel.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
New York calls timeout.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
The 76ers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Joakim Noah. And Alan Anderson subbed in for G. Lee kicks to Jennings. There's the pick. Anthony up on top. Wide open. And yes, sir, that one drops. Anthony's got 27.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jennings. Stevenson outside. Dishes it to Noel. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Physically, there's no doubt. I mean, he'll hit those unless...
From deep, Stevenson. No good. Good D by Lee. The Knicks leading by 17. Outside Jennings. Lets it fly. No good from Lee. 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones. It's a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Ilyasova dishes to Noel. To the paint. And O'Quinn sends it back. And here's Jennings, the fast break opportunity. No good from Lee.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Henderson passes to Noel. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And here's Anderson for 3. Henderson pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 15. He feeds it to Covington. Fires the 3. And he gets it to go. Covington's got 5 points in the quarter. New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Jennings kicks to Lee. Some nice passing by New York here to the left wing. And here's Anderson for 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The 76ers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Taken away by Anthony. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Lee outside, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Ilyasova with the ball. 5 points in the game.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Noel, a screen on Anderson. Covington dishes to Ilyasova. The 3, and that one's good. Ilyasova's got 8 points.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New York ahead, up by 15. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Marshall. And New York looking at who they've got. We've got Anthony. Noah is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Anderson in at the 2. Marshall can't hit. The Knicks leading by 15. Rose attacking, and Okafor with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Rose gets a wide open look. 76ers shooting 43% from the field. Lets it fly. But he recovers it. Hicks defended by Anderson. Hicks. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Stolen by Noah. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Shot's good. And that's 31 points for Carmelo Anthony.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
For three, Covington. Knicks with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now Okafor. Here's Hicks. Connects on the foul line jumper.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Anderson outside. Pulls up on the elbow. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The 76ers trail by 18. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Rose passes to Carmelo. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Marshall kicks to Okafor. Pass to Embiid. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Joseph is checked in for Robert Covington. The free throw drops for Embiid. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. There's the triple. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
And Marshall kicks to Okafor. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one is off. And he ends up missing both free throws. New York leading by 18. Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Outside Rose. Rose double teamed. Clock at 6. Anthony's shot is off. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Okafor dishes to Joseph. Taken away by Anthony.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
The 76ers trail by 20. Hicks is covered by Rose. Kicks it to Joseph, expanding his range. The 76ers with another miss. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Outside Rose. Deep 2 from Anderson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And Marshall kicks to Embiid. Hicks, he's covered by Rose. Embiid the screen. The dish now to Marshall. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. To end the run. Embiid, no good. The Knicks leading by 22. Anderson with the ball. Picked up by Joseph. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Anderson. And that's now 38 points for Carmelo Anthony. The 76ers shooting 41% for the game. And Marshall kicks to Embiid. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Wood, he's checked in for Okafor, and Jakar Sampson subbed in for Kendall Marshall. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Noah. Lonzo G comes in for Anthony. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Allen Anderson. Lets it go from deep, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Embiid the screen. Over in the corner, Sampson fires it up. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Aflalo wide open, he shoots. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now here's Joseph. There's the pass to Wood. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Galloway. Pass to Porzingis. Fires from deep. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Porzingis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Wood with the bucket.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And good on the basket. Book it.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Hicks passes to Sampson. From deep. And that one's good.
Oh, he got lucky. He got lucky.
I know. Here's Galloway. On the wing of Aflalo. To the paint. Here's Seraphin. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Hicks passes to Embiid. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
And New York making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. Aflalo dishes to O'Quinn, and he converts the layup.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Galloway. He dishes it to O'Quinn. Now the feed to Seraphin. He kicks to O'Quinn. Just 4 to shoot. Here's G. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Stevenson kicks to Ilyasova. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Seraphin. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. The 76ers shooting 40% in the fourth. Here's Sampson from deep. Ilyasova. Another miss by Ilyasova.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Seraphin kicks to Afflalo. For the three. Good D by Stevenson. The 76ers shooting about 42% so far.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And what should be an exciting four-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the 76ers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Carmelo Anthony. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Here's Philadelphia. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Joseph, the pass to Sampson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Feeds to G. Dishes to Seraphin. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, a nice win for you tonight, Joakim. What was the attitude of the team coming into this game and just in general?
Yeah, we played hard tonight. We're getting better. We just got to keep going. You know, it's a work in progress. And, you know, we just got to keep fighting, and get as many W's as possible.
Congratulations, Joakim. We appreciate it. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And standing by
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Carmelo Anthony. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Well, this win was really, really needed, and he went out and he got it for them. They lost 2 in a row coming in, and dropping a third straight would have been very, very rough. But he took it upon himself, took it right to the ship, as he always does. Great performance and a great time to deliver.
We've seen so many performances like that over the course of Carmelo Anthony's career that we've gotten spoiled.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports.